Here we go. Let's get started. This is going to be a warm up and lots of stretches because I shoveled snow and my body is a little sore, so I really need to move it. Okay, let's shake out, move everything around, move your hips, move your legs, your arms, your shoulders. We're going to do a lot of breathing. Okay, nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Let's take some deep cleansing breaths. Inhale up. Exhale, reach and lower all the way down, always checking the posture. Up again, inhaling. Exhale, stretch and lower. Keep the feet flat on the floor. Bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale and stretch up from side to side at your own pace, reaching and breathing. Feel that stretch as you reach upward. Now, another deep cleansing breath, nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Up, inhaling. Exhale, reach and lower all the way down to the sides. Bend the elbows and roll the shoulders back. We're going to do a lot of this, just moving our bodies. We'll hold postures too, and then straighten those arms for full range of motion. Now, another deep cleansing breath, nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Up, inhaling. Exhale, reach and lower just to the T position, palms down. Keeping the legs and hips stationary. Take a deep breath into your system. Exhale and rotate just the upper body to the left. Front, inhaling. Exhale, rotate just the upper body to the right. Front, inhaling. Exhale, left again. Front, inhaling. Exhale, right again. Front, inhaling. Exhale, both arms forward in the parallel position. Keep the shoulders back and down, and then reach forward, pulling the shoulder blades apart. Release. Bring the arms back behind. Clasp the fingers together. Straighten the arms. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, opening the chest. Bend the knees, knees over the feet in this Utkatasana, fierce or chair variation. Arms low, medium, or high. Then straighten the legs, inhaling. Exhale, hold it here, breathing with the chest open, or lengthen the spine, tighten the glutes, arch back. And breathe, jaw closed for a better stretch on the neck. And then release, up, inhaling. Exhale again, roll the shoulders back, great big circles. Loosening the torso as you roll. Straighten the arms for full range of motion. Now, nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. We'll bring our shoulders up. Keep them back, but bring them up so you have no neck. Arms are relaxed. Nice and tall, abs are in tight. Then release and reach down, long arms, long neck. Release. Keep the shoulders back. Bring them up again. No neck. Arms relaxed. Release, reach down. Long arms, long neck. Release. Now, nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Just turn your head from side to side at your own pace. Back and forth. Try to do the same in both directions. And then come back to the center front. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lower the chin to the chest and press the chin into the chest. Release. With a heavy head, roll over to the left shoulder. Keep the shoulders back and down throughout. Feel a stretch up the opposite side. Nice and tall, abs in tight. If you have neck issues, only go back and forth in the front. If not, jaw closed, heavy head throughout, center back. Roll over to the right shoulder. Keep that heavy head. Feel the stretch up the left side. And then roll back down and press the chin into the chest. Release. Now opposite direction. Roll to the right shoulder. Check the posture. Back if you can. Left shoulder. And then roll back down and press the chin into the chest. Release, center front, inhaling. Exhale, turn, look over the right shoulder again. Inhale, look up to the right. Exhale, look down to the right. Center front, inhaling. Exhale, turn, look over the left shoulder. Inhale, look up to the left. Exhale, look down to the left. Center front, inhaling. Exhale, bring the right arm up. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, reach, lengthen, stay in the same plane as you stretch to the side, weight on both feet, abs in tight. Bring the right shoulder back as you reach up, look up. Align the left shoulder and feel the stretch up the right side of your body. Breathing. Up, inhaling. Exhale, change sides. Check the posture, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and do the same on this side of your body. Stretch to the side, weight on both feet, same plane. Abs in tight, left shoulder back as you reach up, look up. Align the right shoulder and feel the stretch up the left side of your body. Breathing. Up, inhaling. Exhale, both arms straight up. Check the posture, take a deep breath in. Exhale, reach upward or lengthen the spine, tighten the glutes, arch back, reach back. Jaw closed for a better stretch on the neck. Back up, inhaling. Exhale, bend the knees, knees over the feet. In this Utkatasana, fierce or chair variation. If you want, you can bring the arms down in the parallel position or leave them up and look up at those fingertips if you can. Breathe. Straighten the legs, inhaling. Exhale again, reach upward or lengthen, tighten, and arch back. Breathe. Up inhaling. Exhale, prayer position, hands to heart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Again, roll the shoulders back. Great big circles. Just a couple each side. And then straighten those arms for full range of motion. And shake your arms out, your shoulders out, moving your hips from side to side. Shake each leg and foot out. And we're going to work a little bit with our legs now. So, okay, nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down, but hands on the waist or the hips. We're going to clean the inside of the barrel. Imagine being on the inside and something big wrapped around the biggest part of your hips, and push forward. Roll to the left, roll back, roll right, and forward again. Left, back. Keep the abs in tight. Right, forward. Hold it here. Opposite direction now. Right, back, left, forward, right, back, left, and forward. Back to the center. Inhaling. Exhale, open those legs, bigger barrel. Push forward. Roll to the left. Abs in tight. Roll back. Roll right. Roll forward. Left. Back. Right. Forward. Hold it here. Opposite direction. Right. Back. Left. Forward. Right. Back. Left and forward. Back to the center, inhaling, toes out, heels in, at about a 45-degree angle, but you just want it so when you bend to the side, your knee goes directly over your foot. You may keep your hands where they are or nice and tall. Bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms to the T position, palms down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and stretch to the right. Torso nice and tall, arms still parallel, knee over the foot. Back up, inhaling. Exhale, left. The same stretch. Check that posture. Back up, inhaling. Exhale, right again. You may repeat what you did or reach down toward the floor. Try not to put real weight on the fingertips if you can help it. Breathing, head and neck and extension of the spine. Back up, inhaling, T position. Exhale, left, whatever you did on the right, try to do on this side as well. Nice flat back if you can. Breathing. T position, inhaling. Exhale, right again. You may repeat or cross over, opening to the back, looking up, abs in tight, breathing. T position, inhaling. Exhale, left, whatever you did on the right, do on this side as well. Check that posture, breathing. T position, inhaling. Exhale, palms up and bring those arms all the way up to the top. Check the posture, taking a deep breath in. Exhale, reach high and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Walk the feet in some. You still want the legs apart, feet still out, because when you bend both knees and lower your hips, you want those knees to go over the feet. So, arms back up, inhaling. Exhale, reach and lower down. Arms in the T position, palms down. Knees over the feet, hips low. Now you can come up on your toes and balance a little bit if you want, or just hold it there. Lower the heels if they're up. Bring the fingertips or palms to the floor or blocks in front of your feet and under your shoulders. Abs in tight. Bring the heels up, inhaling. Exhale, lower. Straighten the legs, inhaling. Exhale, bend the knees and lower the hips. Heels up, inhaling. Exhale, lower. Straighten the legs, inhaling. Exhale, bend the knees and lower the hips. Now, T position, palms down, palms up, and slowly come all the way up. Inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Walk the feet in. Shake everything out. We're going to work a little bit on opening our hips. Standing, you can hold something. I'm actually going to put my hand on the bookshelf behind me because it's going to work on balance, but you can do it with just your hands on your waist if you want. But I'm going to have my left hand on my hip, right hand on the bookshelf. Bring the left knee up in front, rotate it out, and lower it. And then just do big circles up in the front, around, and lower. That's 2, up, around, 3, up, around, 4, up, around, 5. Now, we're going to go in the opposite direction. So, bring it up to the side, that left knee, rotate it to the front, and lower. Up to the side, rotate to the front, and lower. That's 2, 3, 4, and 5. Very good. Now we're going to do the other side. Sometimes I do these just holding on my hands on my hips, but I just don't feel like it today. Do what works for you. Right side now. Right hand on my right hip, left hand on the bookshelf. Bring the right knee up in the front, rotate it to the side, and lower to the side. That's 1. Up in the front, around, lower. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, opposite direction. Bring it up to the side, rotate it to the front, and lower. Up to the side, front, lower. That's 2, 3, 4, and 5. Shake everything out. Let's take a deep cleansing breath. Nice and tall, hips tucked under, shoulders back and down. Up, inhaling. Exhale, reach and lower all the way down to the sides. Now we're just going to do a little bit of balance before we get down to the floor. So focus on that spot in front of you. Hands on the waist or the hips. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and bring that right leg forward in front of you. Foot is flexed. Point, flex, point, flex. Bring the leg out to the side in the same manner. Point, flex, point, flex. Bring the leg to the back in the same manner. Tighten that glute. Point, flex, point, flex. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees, knees over the feet. Abs always in tight. Back up, inhaling, left side now. Exhale, bring that left leg forward. Leg is straight, foot is flexed. Point, flex, point, flex. Bring the leg out to the side in the same manner. Point, flex, point, flex. Bring the leg to the back in the same manner. Tighten the glute. Point, flex, point, flex. Lower, inhaling. Exhale, bend both knees. Back up, inhaling. Exhale, shake it all out. We're going to do a little hamstring stretch and stretch our lower backs before we get down, because I feel like I need it. Hopefully you do too. We're just going to work our way down. We'll do it from the side. So I want you to have your hands on the front of your thighs, shoulders back and down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and bend at the hips. Nice flat back as best you can. Push out through those glutes. You can modify by bending the knees, but if you do, you just won't get the same hamstring and glute stretch. Lengthen that spine. And then release and just let that upper body relax down. Head, neck, and arms relaxed. Really try to keep those legs as straight as possible. I'll turn to the front. You don't have to. And then, keeping the legs and hips stationary, rotate just the upper body to the right. Fingertips can be on the back of the right thigh, calf, ankle, or on the floor or a block beside that right foot. Breathing. In a fluid motion, rotate back to the front, inhaling. Exhale, keeping the legs and hips stationary, rotate just the upper body to the left. Fingertips can be on the back of the left thigh, calf, ankle, or on the floor or a block beside that left foot. Abs in tight, breathing, legs as straight as possible. In a fluid motion, rotate back to the center front, inhaling. Exhale, and you might be able to come down just a little bit more. And now slowly round up, one vertebra at a time, head, neck, and arms relaxed. And as you come up, bring those arms up, inhaling. Exhale and stretch up from side to side at your own pace, reaching and breathing, feeling that stretch up the sides of your body. Very good. We had a good little warm up here. I think you got all of your body. I feel like I did. I'm going to roll my shoulders back again. Great big circles with the elbows bent. Big circles, moving my body as I go, but making sure I have the largest circle possible. And then straighten those arms for full range of motion. Slowly, so we use our muscles and not momentum. Very good. Now, shake out, moving the hips back and forth a little bit. Let's go ahead and get down to the surface below you. See if you can get down without using your arms or hands for support, but if you need them, use them. Don't want to hurt yourself. You know your body better than anybody. So, seated stick posture. Legs straight, back straight, arms straight. Point the toes. Flex the feet. Relax the feet. Release the hold. We're going to do a forward bend here. So keep those glutes open, kind of open your cheeks up, your glutes so that you can bend at the hips better. Bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, stretch upward or stretch back, reaching. You'll be in a straight line from the hips to the fingertips. Breathing, work your core, but if you just need to stretch upward, that's fine too. Back up, inhaling if you stretched back. Exhale and stretch forward. Bending at the hips, keeping those glutes open. Legs straight, hands under the thighs, calves, ankles, or the heels. Lengthen that spine. Really try to bend at the hips, pushing out through the glutes. And try to keep your back as long and flat as possible. Breathing, head and neck, an extension of the spine. Feet are just relaxed right now. Breathing. Point the toes. Feel the muscles. Flex the feet now and feel those muscles. Should be a little different. Mine is. Relax the feet and slowly come up. Inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale, stretch upward or again. Stretch back. Reaching, breathing. Up, inhaling. Exhale, reach and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend the right knee. Place the sole of the foot along the inner left leg, wherever it seems to fit you. I have my heel up close to my torso, but if you have to have it down further, you do what works for you. Continue to face the front, the left leg's nice and straight. Bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, stretch forward, bending at the hips. Hands under that left thigh, calf, ankle, heel, or wrap your hands around the insole of that foot. Do what works for you, but keep the foot relaxed as best you can. Breathing. And that left leg as straight as possible. Now slowly come up, inhaling as you reach the top. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Now, turn and face the bent right leg. Put the left hand on that right knee. Bring the right arm up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and stretch your torso over that straight left leg. Your right arm could be straight up. It could be parallel to the floor, or you can see if you can touch your toes. Okay. Hold it there, breathing. Dot, you got to mute. There you go. You guys are probably ready to get out of this posture here, but slowly come up, inhaling. Exhale, lower that arm. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, and straighten the legs in front of you. Again, seated stick posture, legs straight, back straight, arms straight. Point the toes and flex the feet. Relax the feet. Release the hold. We're going to do a forward bend again. Bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and stretch upward or stretch back. Breathing. Up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, stretch forward. Keep those glutes open. Legs straight, hands under the thighs, calves, ankles, or the heels. Feet are relaxed, legs are straight. Lengthen that spine. Try to push out through the glutes as best you can. Head and neck, an extension of the spine. Breathing. Point those toes and flex the feet. Relax the feet, slowly come up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Now we'll do the same on the other side of our bodies. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend that left knee, put the sole of the foot on the inside of that right thigh or leg, wherever it goes. Try to relax it down close to the floor if you can, but if you can't, just do the best you can. Bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and stretch over the straight right foot. Hands under the thigh, calf, ankle, heel, or you can wrap the hands around the insole of your right foot. Just keep that leg as straight as possible. Your back as long and flat as possible. Head and neck, an extension of the spine. And breathe. Keep those abs in nice and tight. Slowly come up, inhaling. Exhale and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, turn. Face that bent left knee. Put the right hand on the left knee. Bring the left arm up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, and stretch over the straight right leg. Your left arm can be straight up in the air, parallel to the floor, or see if you can touch the toes. Just try to bring that shoulder back and look up. Abs in tight, right leg straight, breathing. Slowly come up, inhaling. Exhale and lower the arm down. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Seated stick posture, both legs straight in front of you. We'll do another forward, seated forward bend. Really get a deep stretch as best we can. Nice and tall, bring the arms up, inhaling. Exhale, reach upward or stretch back, reaching, abs in tight, breathing. Up, inhaling. Exhale, reach, lengthen, stretch forward, bending at the hips. Keep those glutes open. Lengthen the spine, hands under the thighs, calves, ankles, or heels. Head and neck, an extension of the spine, legs nice and straight, abs in tight, pushing out through the glutes as best you can. Breathing. Point the toes, flex those feet. Relax the feet, slowly come up, inhaling. Exhale, reach upward or again, stretch back. Breathe. Up, inhaling. Exhale, reach and lower the arms all the way down to the sides. Now, while we're sitting here, we're just going to do a very simple little twist. So put your right hand on the outside of your left leg, not at the knee, but right on, like above your knee. Take your left hand, place it behind your body, turn torso tall, and look over that left shoulder, abs in tight. Turn to the front, inhaling. Exhale and change sides. Torso tall, legs straight. Your left hand right above that right knee on the outside. Right hand on the floor behind you. Torso tall, turn and look behind you as best you can. Try to keep the hips as stationary as possible. Turn to the front, inhaling. Exhale and release. Nice and tall. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bend both knees. Place the soles of the feet together. Knees out. Hands either on the ankles or the toes. And lower those knees down toward the surface below you. Torso nice and tall. Abs in tight. Breathing. Now release and just rock and roll from side to side. Massaging those glutes and the upper thighs. Back to the center. Lower those knees again. Torso tall. This time, if you want, you can release your hands. Place both hands back behind you. I like my fingers pointed outward. Some people like theirs pointed in or forward. So do what works for you. Lower those knees down toward the floor. Lengthen the spine. You can arch the back just slightly. Head and neck, an extension of the spine. Breathing. Now release. Bring those knees back up and just balance just a bit on your rear end or your sits bones, whatever you like to call them. Straighten the legs back out. Seated stick posture, legs straight, back straight, arms straight. Point the toes and flex the feet. Relax the feet, release the hold with the hands. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and round down. One vertebra at a time. Arms at your sides, near your hips, palms down. When the head reaches the floor, take a deep breath in. Exhale, push down with the arms and slowly bring those legs up perpendicular to the floor. Now, if you have any kind of back issues, you're going to want to bend the knees. Get that lower back against the floor and then straighten the legs up. But if you don't have any back issues, don't worry about it. Just bring those legs up. But remember to move slowly so that you use your muscles and not momentum. Legs as straight as possible. If you have difficulty keeping them up, you can put your hands on the back of the thighs, but point the toes, flex the feet. Relax the feet, circle those feet. Great, big, slow circles. Pressing that lower back against the floor as best you can and keeping those abs in tight. And then change direction and try to do about the same number of circles, really lubricating those ankles. So important for us. When you're finished, point the toes and flex the feet. Relax the feet, open those legs. Place the hands on the inner thighs, putting pressure downward. Keeping that lower back against the floor and those abs in tight. If you can keep the legs straight, slide the hands down to the calves or the ankles. Breathing. Keep the pressure on the open legs as you point the toes and flex the feet. Relax the feet. You have choices now. If you want, you can bend the knees, holding the ankles with your hands or wrapping the index fingers around the big toes in the happy baby pose and rock and roll from side to side, or keep those legs straight with the pressure on those legs and rock and roll from side to side. You can have the hands on the legs, or you can have, and I'm going to do it in just a little bit, the index fingers wrapped around the big toes. And just keep the legs straight. The feet will be flexed if you're doing that, but feel free to do the happy baby pose if you choose. And then come back to the center. If you're in the happy baby pose, open those legs, put pressure on those open legs again, point the toes, flex the feet, relax the feet, release the hold, bring the legs up perpendicular to the floor, point the toes, flex the feet, relax the feet, bend the knees and hug them into your chest with your arms. Full wind releasing position, breathing, abs in tight. Rocking and rolling from side to side. That feels good on your body. We're going to do the full pelvic twist now with some options. Before we do that, we're going to put our feet on the floor, knees straight up, arms in the T position, palms down. And give an option for the people who don't want the spinal twist. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, keeping at least some of each foot on the floor. Just lower the legs on the left-hand side, but keep both glutes on the floor. Keep that lower back on the floor. You're not getting a twist this way, but you're actually working on the hip joints a little bit in a different way. Back up, inhaling. Exhale, keeping the back on the floor. Just let the legs lower on the right side of your body. But keep the glutes on the floor. Breathing. Just looking straight up now. Shoulders remain on the floor throughout. Back up, inhaling. Exhale. Now you have some options. You can continue to do that if you don't want the twist, or bring those knees up higher into your chest, and we'll do the full pelvic twist. Now here you have an option also. You can just lower a bit on each side and not really have a full twist. I want the twist, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. So lower on the right side of the body as far as you choose to do. If you go almost all the way, you work your obliques a little bit more than if you just let your legs rest on the floor, but keep the shoulders on the floor throughout. Look at the opposite hand if possible. Roll the back against the floor and lower the same on the left side as you look at the right hand. A modification is looking straight up. Modify if you need to. Do what works for you. And go at your own pace from side to side. Slowly massaging the back against the floor as you do so. You can hold each extreme a little bit or a little bit more if you choose. So listen to your body and do what works for you. This helps get your digestive system working too, which is always good for most of us. And if you want a little more, when you're in the center, straighten the legs up perpendicular to the floor, point the toes and flex the feet. Keep the legs straight and the feet flexed, and slowly lower those legs down on the right side, as close to the floor in the right hand as possible, looking at the opposite side, keeping the shoulders on the floor, and then slowly bringing those straight legs up, rolling the back against the floor, and lowering them in the same manner on the left side of your body. back and forth, moving slowly so you use your muscles and not momentum. Always breathing, always checking the posture. And on the final one, bend the knees if they're not already bent. Well, I don't know if you can hear my stomach gurgling, but it seems very loud to me. I hope you can't hear it. And when you're finished, come back to the center. Straighten the legs up perpendicular to the floor. Lower backs against the floor. Point the toes. Flex the feet. Keeping the legs straight and the feet flexed, just slowly walk the ceiling. You're not going to move your legs very far if you keep the lower back against the floor, the legs straight and the feet flexed, just a little bit to work that core just a little bit more. Come back to the center, point the toes, cross one leg over and open wide as we did before, and then cross the other leg over and open wide. Just a few. We just did a few of walking the ceilings. Now we're just going to do a few of the scissor. Just seems like the natural thing to do for me. I hope it does for you too. And when you're finished, come back to the center. Toes are pointed. Flex the feet. Relax the feet. Place the soles of the feet together, bending the knees, and lower the feet to the floor, allowing the knees just to open and let gravity pull them down toward the surface below you. Lower the arms closer to your body, but keep them out enough so the palms are up and the fingers are naturally curled up. Let the shoulders rest down into the surface below you. Close your eyes and breathe in this bottle opener or butterfly posture. And now we'll prepare for Shavasana or full relaxation. So if you want, you can slide the heels on the floor until the legs are straight and just let the feet flop out to the sides and you'll be in that corpse posture. But if you want a little more, bring those legs up perpendicular to the floor. Lower back is against the floor. Abs are in tight. Whenever your legs are straight up, you want that back against the floor as best you can. Naturally, when you lower them down, it's going to come up a bit. But point the toes, flex the feet, relax the feet, and slowly lower those straight legs down toward the floor, slowly and in control. Remember, if you do have back issues, bend those knees and slide the feet on the floor until the legs are straight. And if you haven't already done so, when you do reach the floor with the straight legs, take a deep breath into your system, inhaling through the nose, filling the lungs. And then exhale through slightly parted lips, letting your feet just flop out to the sides, palms up, fingers naturally curled up in that corpse posture. Take another deep breath in through the nose, filling the lungs. And again, slowly exhale through slightly parted lips. Just lower our heart rates down. Continue to breathe on your own a bit, and soon we'll take that deep breath in together And this time when we exhale, we'll fist our hands, flex our feet, tighten everything in our bodies we possibly can, including our faces and our necks. So let's take that deep breath in together now. Exhale and tighten. And release. And just relax down into the surface below you. You may want to cover yourselves with towels or blankets, put socks on, sweatshirts on, whatever you need to. You may want to put a rolled up blanket or bolster under your knees. You may want to just roll your heads from side to side until you find the most comfortable position for your head and neck. Do what works for you. Close those eyes. Breathe. Rest down into the surface below you. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Make sure your body is in a position that truly allows you to relax. Open your minds and travel to one of your favorite safe places. You're in that safe place. We'll move through your body to consciously allow you to release the joints and relax the muscles just a little bit more. Start first with the hands and the fingers, relaxing the muscles as you release the joints. As you move up the arms, release the joints in your wrists as you relax the forearms. Release the joints in your elbows as you relax the upper arms, the biceps and triceps. Relax the shoulders now. Relax the deltoid and lateral muscles as you release the joints, allowing them to sink a little deeper into the surface below you. Lower your focus now to the toes and the feet. Relax the muscles as you release the joints. Allow the heels to sink a little deeper into the surface below you. As you move up the legs, release the joints in your ankles as you relax the shins and calves. Release the joints in your knees as you relax the hamstrings up the back of your legs. Relax the quadriceps and thighs. Relax the hips, releasing the joints. Relax the glutes. Allow those glutes to sink a little deeper into the surface below you. Breathe. Continue to move up your body, focusing first on the lower back and spinal area. Relax that entire area. Relax the obliques up the sides of your torso. Relax the abdominal muscles. Relax the diaphragm and rib cage areas, remembering to breathe. Relax the mid part of your back and spine. Relax the upper back and shoulder blades, relaxing the spinal column as you move up between the shoulder blades through the neck to the base of the skull. Focus now on the chest. Relax the sternum area and pecs. Relax the clavicle or collarbone area. Let the shoulders rest down a little bit deeper into the surface below you. Now focus on the neck. Relax the neck from the bottom to the top and all the way around. Release the jaw as you relax the chin. Relax the lips and the tongue. Relax the cheeks, nose, and ears. Relax the eyes and temples. Relax the brow, smooth the forehead. And now relax the scalp, beginning at the forehead at the perfect intensity for you. Imagine a massage moving all the way through the scalp to the base of the skull at the neck. Breathe. Your mind is open. You're in your safe place. Your body is relaxed and hopefully functioning perfectly. Now, from wherever you may have traveled in your mind, it is time to come home. So take a deep breath into your system. Exhale and become aware of your fingers and toes, your wrists and your ankles. Take another deep breath in. Exhale and bring those legs up, bending the knees. Hug them into your chest with your arms. Raise the head up toward the knees. Lower the head, inhaling. Exhale and either roll to the right to sit up or rock and roll up to a seated position, sitting cross-legged, half lotus, full lotus, whatever suits you, nice and tall. Bring those arms up, inhaling. Exhale, prayer position, hands to heart. Hold the position, inhaling. Exhale, and thank you very much for coming. Namaste. I hope you all feel better than when we started. Please unmute yourselves so I can hear those awesome